but it's just the way it is until I fix it. Okay. Let me just get started. Okay. I was supposed to start like 45 minutes ago, but I've been battling the camera for so long. Okay. I'm also not feeling so well for some reason. I'm just kind of out of it. I don't know if I feel like I just haven't drank as much water as I should be drinking. And normally I make protein shakes because I'm not a big meat eater, which I know is what's the word? I don't want to say contradictory, but anyway, I don't really eat much meat, so I try to drink protein shakes, but I just haven't had milk. Well, I have oat milk for my coffee, but I just don't like oat milk in my protein shakes. So I need to just go get milk and start drinking those again. It could be why I'm feeling weird. How do I zoom out? I played Luigi's Mansion last night, so I need to remember what I'm doing. I got Plasma Beam. Right. Um, you know, it might just be best to backtrack and get everything through Magmore. Then go through Chozo Ruins. Talon? I should have everything from Talon, I believe. And then from Chozo Ruins, there's not really a good way. There's no way to get to Findrana. Okay, I think this is the plan. I go through Magmore, get everything, and then go to Findrana, come back, finish this out, go to Chozo Ruins, and then somehow get back to the mines. I think that's my plan. We'll see if it works. I also did a quick test last night to check the audio because every time that I've recorded since last week, I've been adjusting the audio every time. But then I forgot to listen to the playback to see if it was better. So, once again, we're just going to cross our fingers and pray. Because I have no way of knowing until after I'm done. Okay. Got plasma here. There shouldn't be much in Magmore either right now. I know there's an artifact. There's two artifacts. The Icebreaker or whatever it's called. I have to get that too. Can I just run through it? Okay. Okay, so that side of Magmore is good. I know that. I'm really trying to turn my brain on. I don't really have my Metroid brain on right now. This room is good. Here we go. And once again, I don't have power bombs. Okay, let me get the expansion. and then I'll have some. That'll work. Oh, there's a problem. Let me just go back. Okay. There's 145 missiles left. I don't know if I remember where they all are, but I'm gonna try. That would be the wrong way. Oh, come on. Don't be that way. Space pirates like to play games in this game. Especially the flying ones. Plasma beam helps though. It's the classic like Metroid experience where once you get all the abilities you can start just flying through the map, which is convenient. And that's kind of why I save getting all the pickups until the end. Minus those few artifacts I like to usually pick up along the way, so I don't have to come back to them. Just kind of depends. Okay, I definitely need these. Does it keep running out? Where is it? Right here. Okay. This way? Yes. It's gone for maybe a minute in their respawn. It's fine. It's fine. I guess I didn't check the frame rate, but it looks good. Honestly, the quality of the game is like the least of my worries now. It's all this other random crap that is frustrating me. But one day at a time. Okay. Sorry, pal. Hold on. Hold on. Another missile. This is an artifact, I believe. If I were good. Okay. Yep. Okay. Missile here. And one more in here. This room is good. Oh, my audio is being weird. Does it still look okay? I think so. Hello. Okay. Do I need to go this way? Well, yeah. This takes me to here. Mines. I don't really think I took the best path, but I'm gonna have to stick to it. Unfortunately. Oh my god, please stop. Okay. Yeah, because there is a missile in the boss room too, so. The sucky part is I'm gonna have to walk through all of Magmore again, but that's fine. Okay. Can I get here? Yes. good. I guess I didn't say it, but I really want to try to finish it tonight. This way. Okay. Nope. I keep thinking that's the map. Because that is the map button in Luigi's Mansion. Anyway. I believe I need to go... I need to hit all these areas, so I should just make a lap. You actually. Where is it? Okay. Maybe. That's a save room. The artifacts in here. Right? I knew I was gonna miss it. Okay. I'm sure I could make a compilation of all my platforming fails in this playthrough, which I swear don't normally happen. I'm just bad. I'm just bad. I'm just bad. I feel like I'm trying to go speedy. Once again, not speedrunning. Okay, think for a second. I need to do this. Just swing. There we go. There it is. First try. Okay. And power bomb. Whoa. Okay. I always hit the wrong button. Okay, now I need to drop into the water? Or no? Yep. Okay. I need to get over there. Okay. First try. Can I just... Oh, I can. Well, that's nice. That... Let's probably get rid of these. Okay. I'm gonna swing twice. $140. It's fine. Easy. Totally recoverable. I think that's everything? No. Well, I think. I won't know in time. There's nothing in here. This should be it. I don't remember. No, I don't think there's something in here. No. Yeah, this area should be good. Bro. And you know what? I hate this platforming section too. Because I'm just bad. It's a skill issue. And I will admit that. Yeah, I need to keep going. Up here. I don't know why I morphballed. Too early. Back to Magmore. Okay. And then walk all the way to the other side. I think Magmore is good too. I'm a little reluctant. I fear I missed something. Because I still have 110 missiles. There's at least one missile at the start of Magmore. But I think Vendrana is good now. I might have to go back. We'll see if I remember. I kind of didn't realize that once a camera's in front of me, I just suddenly, my brain doesn't work. Look at me, doing it the way you're supposed to. For once. At the time of the game where I have almost all the energy tanks. I'm pretty sure the devs intended a boss for this area too, from what I've read. I think Thardis was supposed to be here, but it's kind of well known that they were under a time crunch for all the Prime games, honestly. Which seems pretty standard in the gaming industry, unfortunately. It's also why I'm worried about Mercury Steam too, because they had, I don't remember what exactly it was, but they had some kind of problems, some kind of ethical issues with their staff. And I've heard people say that Nintendo should just absorb the company, which honestly was probably a good idea, because I want them to keep making Metroid games. Because Dread was really good. I think this game was my second favorite until Dread came out. And then once... I've replayed Dread a lot too. And the more it sat with me, I think I prefer Super and then Dread. But this game is still really good. We'll see if Prime 4 takes the cake with it. What? What? In here, right? Yes. Now this area is done, I believe. Okay. This is such an abnormal way to backtrack, and I realize that, but is what I did. Okay. Now... elevator. Then... through here. Hold on. Oh, come on. I knew I messed that up. I have to leave. Come back. What I was gonna say though. A lot of people's only problem with this game is getting the artifacts usually, what most people say. I don't think that's the problem or most annoying thing. Especially if you're 100%ing, because you have to go back to every area anyway. My annoying thing is these ghosts that I'm about to fight again. So I fight them once when you fight them for the first time, and then I avoid going in the rooms where they are until I have X-ray visor, which makes it easier. And then the second most annoying thing is those fission Metroids, I think they're called. I hate them. The end of the game just really is what gets on my nerves the most. Omega Pirate is fun. It's a good boss. Obviously none of the bosses in this game are super memorable, because this was the first game they did. I think they really improved on the bosses in the second game. But I still think Omega Pirate is cool. It was a cool concept. And then Metroid is obviously iconic too. They're not super difficult bosses or very engaging, but I don't like the Vision Metroids. And the Metroid Prime battle too, I understand that they wanted you to use all your abilities, which is cool, but it's kind of just like, especially the second phase, it's just a waiting game. You just jump, wait, jump, wait, jump, wait, attack, jump, wait, spawns Metroids, etc., etc. It's kind of boring, but the design, like the artwork they did for the Metroid Prime, the way it looks in the game, that is really cool. And I will appreciate that. Do I need to go back? Hold on. Once again, not the map button. I do need to go in here. So... and in there. Okay. So I should probably go this way. Once again, very unconventional way of backtracking. And there's ghosts in here. I need to go this way. Okay. And then this should take me back. Somewhere. I don't remember where it leads. I do need to go in here though. Okay. Good. And then missile. Is that 150 yet? Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot about this room. And there's the energy tank. Great, great. So the energy tanks are locked in for sure. I'm not worried about power bombs. I just think that I'm forgetting about some missiles. That's my worry. Where am I going? Okay. That's on me. It literally shows you, but it's fine. Excuse me. Okay. Energy tank. I was gonna say get in the hole, but probably shouldn't say that. And missile. That was actually kind of perfect because I need to go here. I'm gonna fight these ghosts really quick. Is there 2 or 3? I think 2. Why are you hiding? Okay. Here. And then up here. Okay, fine. I'll get this first. Whatever. That wasn't the plan. But I can make it happen. I say that I like platformers, but I'm not representing my case very well. I do really want to replay Silk Song. So I might go back and forth between that and Dread. Oops. Okay. I don't know if I scanned these guys ever. They also kind of look like the Dark Samus hand with the eyeball. Okay. I was also thinking replaying Alien Isolation 2 because I've been seeing clips from Alien Earth and stuff like that and comparing it to the Alien in the game. There's that new Alien game that came out too. Which I haven't seen anything of yet. But I do really like Alien Isolation. I think it's a great game. I am pretty bad at it. But I guess other than like platformers and Metroidvanias, I really like first person horror survivals too. I've always been into those. I think like Outlast, what was that, 2012? That was like one of the first of those games that I had ever watched someone play. And I kind of just got really into it. Really into horror in general. And I fell in love with Metroid first, I think. And then saw some of the stuff that Metroid took inspiration from. And that's what got me into Alien. You're gonna be really annoying, aren't you? Can I just plasma beam you? Okay, whatever. Okay. I don't think I need to. Oh, you know what? I don't think I ever got the missile in there. Now that I think about it. That's the only thing. Yeah, I definitely didn't. Am I going the right way? Answer would be no. Okay. Whatever. I don't think they put this in Remastered, but this is supposed to like reflect Samus. You can still scan it. Okay. This is good now. Okay. I don't understand the reason for there to be ghosts in here. There's no need to fight them, ever. I do need to go in here for a missile. Oh, and the room through the tunnel has 2 missiles. Almost forgot. And then up here. Okay, how many is that? 55 left. Which is what, 11? 11 tanks? Hello? The amount of times that I get stuck in Morph Ball, it's crazy. These rooms should be good. I think there's a power bomb in here. There's also ghosts. I know that. No, it's a missile. A missile that you have to work way too hard for. Is there only two? I think so. Okay. Maybe. There we go. Okay, I would love to only do this once. Perfect. Great. Okay. And more ghosts. No? I guess I can go through here. Now ghosts. Okay. And artifacts. Wow. Best Chozo theme. It's got to be Samus Returns, the Chozo Lab. It's an absolute banger. I went back to Samus Returns. Hold on. I'm thinking. Did I get everything? There's 10 missiles left. 10 missile expansions. I know I'm forgetting something. I'm just gonna fight Omega Pirate. Just worry about it later. I went back to Samus Returns, which at the time, when that game came out, I thought it was amazing. I was like, this might be the best 2D Metroid since Super, I guess, and or not Super, Fusion and Zero Mission. Like, they really made a good game. And then after Dread, it really falling in love with Dread, I went back to Samus Returns and I'm like, whoa, it's similar to Dread because Mercury Steam made both games, but it feels way different than I remember because Dread is so fast paced. And when you go back to Samus Returns, it feels a lot slower, which works. It works for that game. They made it work, especially given the hardware. But Dread just feels so good because it just feels like it just is very fast paced, and I really like that about Dread. Sequence breaking also is really good in Dread. I feel like I don't really prefer the sequence breaking in most Metroid games, other than Super, because I've always sequence broke in Super until Dread came out, and then it just feels really good in that game too. Where am I going? Oh, right. I know there's a missile in there. Okay. Let's see. And then X-ray. Is there? This is the missile. I don't remember what's behind the door. I don't think it's an artifact. It might just be power bomb. Nope, another missile. Alright, so 8 left. And I think I'm gonna have to run through Magmore again. Just go back to the mines. I know there's missiles in the mines, I'm just forgetting which ones I don't have yet. There's one in the Metroid room. There's one in one of those Metroid caverns. I can only think of those two. Need to go this way, right? Yeah. Okay. Honestly, that route that I took since I started playing tonight, I've been saying it was unconventional, but it honestly wasn't that bad. It wasn't the best, but it kind of worked out. Minus the fact that I know I'm missing a missile or two. I'm sure if there were ever diehard fans watching, they'd be yelling at me because I know I'm clearly forgetting something. Okay. And this way. Gamers. Speaking of gamers, I shouldn't say I hate, but a pet peeve of mine is when people pronounce it ZBs. I thought we were past that era, but occasionally I will still hear it in a video and I'm like, what are we talking about? It's Zebus. Which I know how we feel about other M, but it also confirmed that it is pronounced Zebus. As controversial as that game is. Okay. I have to switch my face on mine, brains on. Because it's just a lot of pirates and a lot of Metroids. Can I do this far away from you? Kinda. I don't even need to fight them. I don't know. There is a missile in here though, but... Or power bomb. One of the two. I'll be back. After Omega Pirate. So I'll get that later. I just hope that I remember. Hello. Okay. I could try to get some missiles here. Or health, sure. Kinda want missiles though. Yes, yes. Okay. That's the map. Elite Pirate, right? Oh! There's some stuff at the start of the mines too. I forgot about the flamethrower and the artifact. I'll have to come back to those. These guys. Okay, I could probably farm missiles off of them too. Just wants to give me health though. Health or... health or nothing. Got it. Thank you. And more health. Okay. I know there's a missile in there. Pirates gonna run up here. Maybe. There he is. Thank you for killing him. Appreciate it. Sure, I'll take a power bomb. Okay. Technically, could you just... I don't know if the game lets you land on the platforms without X-ray. Or fight the Omega Pirate without X-ray. I don't know. I've never really thought about that. Just barely missed it. Seven missiles left. Okay. Yeah. I said it last time, but they got rid of the hole. In this version. How is it gonna be? Yeah. Wait, are you just normal? Yes. Here's a missile. Six left. Come on. This first cavern is not so bad. It's the second one that really starts bothering me. And I think, yeah, missiles in the... Oops. It's either a missile or a power bomb. In the next room. Artifact in here. Nope. This room. I hate this room. Okay. Is there another one? Gonna refill missiles. I also need to scan this. Okay, and then down here. I think it's a missile. Yeah. I could try to do it this way. It's a little difficult though. Oh, okay. I don't know if I'll make this. Okay. I can't scan. There's another one? I haven't scanned them. Okay. I'm trying to remember if there's in this one here. I haven't scanned these either. Where are you going? Okay. Bro kind of just dissipated. Alright, here we go. A Mega Pirate. 20 missiles left, so that's what, 4? Don't know where those are, but I will try to figure it out. I don't know how many power bombs I have either in total. I didn't keep track of that. Okay. Every time I fight this boss, I feel like it's RNG. Because you can, I'm pretty sure you can trap him in the healing state until he dies somehow. So far, so good. Okay, not too bad. I'll take it. I didn't know you can damage those. I'll wait. Okay, one more. And phase on Sue. Yeah, getting him in 2 rounds. I'll take it. I know a lot of people like the suits in Prime 2. The light suit is pretty cool, but I think phase on suit is my favorite of the 3 games. Wait, I need to backtrack a little bit for the artifact. This is when Fission Metroids enter the chat, I believe. And I hate them. Okay, these ones are normal. But it's in the next room. Pretty sure. I hear it coming. Hello? Okay. And here, yes. Worst part of this game. I refuse to fight them. It's just not worth my time. Come on, let me through. I usually, if I have to, I'll power bomb them, but I only have one right now, and I can't remember if Metroid Prime spawns regular Metroids or Fission Metroids. But I usually power bomb them. 2 artifacts left. 2 artifacts and 3 missiles, I think. Or 4. 4. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to powerbomb them. Okay, I think that was all. Okay. Didn't the power go out before? I guess they didn't intend for you to come back through here. Okay. There's a lot of walking from now on. More of these fuckers. I will say at least you know when they're gonna grab you. That's kind of helpful. It could be worse. And these Metroids should just off themselves, yep. Okay. I think there's a missile there, so I'm gonna have to do this twice. I feel like my frame rate's being weird on my screen. Okay. If I can knock you off, that'd be great. Yep. Okay. It might be a power bomb. Ooh, I don't have any power bombs, do I? Please be in these. No. That's a problem. Wow, that's really annoying actually. So I didn't really think ahead. Game hates me. Please. Please. Yes. Thank you. I take back what I said about you, game. You're great. Missile. Okay. 3 missiles. 2 artifacts. I need to turn on my brain and think. 3 missiles. the flamethrower, and there's an artifact too from the elite pirate. I know that much. So I need to go up, right? Yep. And into here. And then go back. Okay. Give me one. Where's the last? Oh, the last artifact is at the impact crater. So I'm good. I have those. I'm just missing 3 missiles somewhere. Come on. Full send. Where am I going? I have to go. Ooh, wait. No, wait. Just down here. I think. Right? Shit. Or do I have to go up? No. I keep pressing the Luigi's Mansion map button. Down? Okay. Okay. And then, yeah. He's looking around like I'm not standing right in front of him. I don't know how I'm getting caught in that. Okay. Whatever. And that's it. Artifacts are done. 3 missiles. 3 missiles. 3 missiles. I'm gonna have to look at the map. No, wait. This was power bomb. That was energy tank. That took me here. No, here. Got the missile. 2 missiles. 3 missiles in here. I got those. 2 missiles in there. I got artifact, wave buster, missile, map, 2 missiles. Like, pretty sure I got those. I might have to double check that one. That was the first missile. I'm not used to coming from this way. I got the 3 missiles in here. Morph ball room, I got the 2 missiles. I'm pretty sure this is one that I'm missing. Because I don't come back with more fall before I leave this area the first time. I'm assuming it's this one. Yep, knew it. I just had to look at the map. And I got that one. Which I got. Thank you for that. Are you kidding me? Are you joking? What do you mean I never got this missile? What? That's wild. Never in my life of playing this game have I ever forgotten this missile. It's probably one of the most obvious ones to get. Okay. Well, there it is. 100%. 98. Oh, it's because of the artifact. Okay. I can beat the game now. And thankfully it's not that far away. I was thinking maybe I forgot that one. I'm just lucky I went through the vault. Otherwise I would have missed it. That took way too long. Okay. Well, the game is pretty simple from here. Like I said earlier, Metroid Prime is the boss. Not that exciting. Okay. I might as well save one final time. If I die at this point though, to these two bosses, I might as well just never play this game again. I don't really have much to say. I like honestly about the rest of this game. I mean, I do think that yeah, at the time, 2001, 2002, seeing Ridley. I mean, I talked about when I started the game. The opening cutscene is really dramatic because it's the first time that Samus is in 3D. So that's the whole reason they made it that way. But also seeing Ridley in 3D, I guess you see him at the start of the game, but you anticipate this fight for so long. Like I said before too, I wish they gave more reminders like they do in Vendrana that really is still the mission, just like in Super. Because I feel like most people who play this game, especially for the first time, they are going to forget about Ridley until now. It's so a cool fight though. It's pretty simple but impactful for the time. And looks very good in the remaster as well. And it immediately just flies away again. He is animated pretty cool. Like when he dives off the platform. I always thought that looked cool. He does a lot of flying around though. Please. Phase 2, please. Yes. He's gotta fly around one final time. No wait, phase 2 is when he has a quarter left, I think. Actually. I wish it were now. This whole flying segment is what I find monotonous. I just wish he had more attacks like he does in his second phase. Come on, dude. Not that the bombs aren't cool either, or the frickin' laser mouth, but he just takes so long. Don't get me wrong though, like I said, this is still an impactful fight for the time, and I still love this game, because I think it's done very well. Here we go. Done very well considering it's the first time Metroid is in 3D. But does not go without his critiques as well. I know a lot of fans will say that Prime 2 is actually their favorite Prime game. And I was very reluctant to enjoy Prime 2 when I played it for the first time, over 10 years ago? Because I didn't start playing them until the trilogy was out on the Wii. But I did grow into really enjoying that game. But I think the first one's always been my favorite. It's kind of where everything is established for the series. Again. And you're done. Nope. Maybe. There we go. I do think, well, I don't know. I think I do prefer this Ridley battle than the Omega Ridley. I'm trying to remember Omega Ridley. I just don't remember it being that exciting. But the Meta Ridley fight in Prime 3 is pretty cool. It's just very unique when you're falling through the shaft. I don't think he's going to be in the fourth game. Just like Dread, I don't think it would really be appropriate to bring him back. And I feel like Psylocke is going to be kind of the focus antagonist. So I will not be upset if Ridley is not there. Okay, here's my last save. For real this time. %, greater than face on. You get the phase on suit just to take more damage. I really should save my power bombs. I don't need to use them until second phase prime fight. All the teeth imagery also kind of feels alien inspired, like the H.R. Geiger stuff, which I know he's kind of his art could be a little interesting, to say the least. But also it's just like very organic. Like horror in a way that the design is just very organic looking. Like the environment kind of is like a living thing. Yeah, that room kind of gives like Nest vibes. I'd rather them have only put Vision Metroids in that room, introduce them there, and maybe extend in this area a little bit to be a little bit more like Torian, but it is what it is. I'm pretty sure if I read the art book right, well, it could have been Prime 2 it was either Prime 1 or 2 or maybe both, where they were working on the game like even days before launch, and they were at the end of the game, so they kind of just rushed the end of the game. I think it was this one, because Prime 2's ending and those boss fights seem a little bit more thought out than these ones. I do like the design of the Metroid Prime, and the artwork for it is pretty cool. Calamity Ganon, if you will. Wow, my own super missile just hurt me. I didn't know that could happen either. I've kind of learned many new things in this playthrough. You can press X to jump. My super missiles can damage me. I guess I haven't talked about, I mean, I've argued with people before if Metroid is alien inspired. I think it's hard not to see the resemblance. It's not like, obviously they made it their own. They're not going to directly, you know, I don't want to say copy, but you can see the inspiration. Alien came out in 77, I think, and then Metroid came out probably 8 years later. First Metroid game, female antagonist in space. Fights these alien creatures that attach to your head. And then in Metroid 2, you fight the Queen of said aliens, just like in Aliens, the second Alien movie. Ripley fights the Queen, who hatches the eggs, just like the Metroid Queen does. Unless there's some more stuff I'm missing. Beam phase is probably the worst. Okay. Power beam, wave beam, I got those down. And that's why having max missiles is nice. Wave buster drains like crazy. I do remember though, I mentioned Calamity Ganon. I remember like when people were getting to the end of Breath of the Wild for the first time, people were saying he kind of looks like Metroid Prime. And I've always wondered, I wonder if that was inspiration for them. Because this design is really cool. Like I said, I mentioned too, like when you enter the room and it's hanging up from the ceiling and it looks like a face. I remember playing this game for the first time and that really creeped me out. But it's just so cool. I love the design and artwork for this game and most Metroid games. To the last part when you start switching like crazy. not really switching. I'm used to it switching multiple times in a row. I might just be doing this way being too quickly. But yeah, maxing missiles is nice because I can just do Wave Buster over and over until I'm out, because you don't need missiles for the second phase. Just power bombs. Power bombs are helpful. Like I said though, I don't know if these are Vision Metroids or just regular. I know it spawns Hunter Metroids too. I might try ice beaming them to see. I guess I didn't scan the first part. Ah yes, all the missiles that I'm linking. I do remember playing this on Hyper Mode on the Wii for the first time. And I think it took me at least 2 tries. It was 2 or 3, but I know I died at least once. Which is really annoying when you consider how fucking long this fight is. Hold on, wait. I didn't pay attention. Where are you going? Like, look how much health you drain from one pool. You probably gotta do that like, what, 10 times? And yet, its only attacks is that this one. And then spawning ads. Metroids? No? Okay. If it can do it that quickly every time, I'd love it. But sometimes it gets stuck in just doing that attack over and over. I'm kind of wondering, like, maybe it's proximity. There they are. Let's try. Yep. I guess they are regular. Where is it? You just would think that a hyper beam would do more damage, but I guess it is like fighting fire with fire. Phase on versus phase on. I guess you do need missiles. I usually just use power bombs against them. What am I doing? Not even halfway is crazy. Might not. Okay. I thought I was switching values. pretty sure it's just RNG on when it moves on. Or maybe like a timer. Can you go somewhere else? Yeah, I'm kind of shocked that I died on hyper mode, but I might be forgetting how hard it was. I do remember like doing that first half of the mines to get power bomb. Was really difficult in hyper mode because there's no saves until you get power bombs. And now like you're getting a lot of health drops. Oh, there is a vision. And I completely missed. Okay, it should just be one more. I'm hoping. By the looks of it. The beams do look pretty cool. Charge beams in the visors. Okay. Come on. I'm mashing it. There we go. And that's it. That's how you 100% the game. You just remember where everything is, and you forget about one missile in chosen rooms, even though you swear that you already got it, until you go crazy, and that's it. But yeah, this was one of my favorite Metroid games for a while. I think I'm good that I don't need to hit for a good amount of time. I'm really going to be focused on Prime 4. I'm sure even once I beat Prime 4, I will replay it again pretty soon after I'm done. So, but this weekend, I think I'm going to play some Metroid Dread. I really don't know. I might just go ahead and beat Luigi's Mansion tomorrow, because that game I honestly haven't played. I don't even know when. Probably last. I don't even know, since I was a kid, probably. I might beat that tomorrow. Here she is. The retextured Samus look. I do like the look in the remastered. It does look pretty good. But yeah, I might do Luigi's Mansion tomorrow. I might replay Dread. I want to keep playing Metroid games for Prime 4. I guess what day is it? The 13th? So what do we got? Is that 3 weeks away? Yeah. Oh, 3 weeks from today. So maybe I'll space out Dread and Super a little bit. I could play Fusion because of the GBA games. I wonder if Zero Mission is on. Because that was a GBA game, right? I really like Zero Mission too, so I could replay that. Fusion is not... I know this will hurt people's feelings, but it is not one of my favorites. So I've only played it like 3 times, I think. But I had a friend who... that was his favorite Metroid game, and he played it all the time. Although this song is an absolute banger. Well, I guess I can't skip it. I thought I could. There we go. Good song though. I just am ready to be done. That whole missile thing took me forever. Look how good that planet looks. The stars, like the space in the stars, looks better in the remaster too. 5 hours. I'm sure an hour of that was just me trying to figure out where that missile was. Here we go. This is the good stuff right here. There it is. The first of the iconic Metroid Prime end cutscenes. It only took them, what? Was it? How many years was it? 2 plus 10 plus 17 between Prime 3 and 4. The end cutscene in Prime 3, we waited 17 years to finally see what's coming next. I guess Silex was what? Revealed last year, so 16 years. But 17 years till the game comes out? It's wild. Huge drought. But we did get 2 very good 2D games in that time span. A really bad hybrid game. An okay-ish 3DS game that barely had Samus in it. So, I still really like these games. I really love Super. Super will always be my favorite Metroid game. It's just really established the genre and kind of set a lot of staples for the series, just like A Link to the Past does. A lot of SNES games just did that for their franchises. But yeah, I will play some more Metroid games and upload the VODs. And I made a TikTok account, so we'll see if I make any more clips. I don't know. I really don't know at this point. I do need to get a better camera. If you could see my desk, you'd probably throw up. It's a very organized mess, but it's functional. So it's gonna have to do for now. But if you end up seeing this, thank you for watching. Or to all the people who popped in from time to time. I appreciate them just checking it out. And I'll keep on trucking. So I'll be back with more Metroid.